Hi there, friends. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jeff Haniewich. We just hit the top of the 10 o'clock hour here on this Monday. Hope everybody had a great start to the work week. Today we had some rain early in the day towards south side, then we had a break, and then later in the day into the evening we had more pop-up showers and thunderstorms developing, and for now here at 10, it's actually pretty quiet outside. We do have a few showers and thunderstorms to track, but overall things are quieter now than they were just 2 hours ago. I want to show you what we're seeing outside right here, right now. You'll notice that we are seeing just a couple of showers and thunderstorms around, with the heaviest of the rain falling in and around the Lynchburg zone. You'll notice areas near Timberlake, over towards areas just to the north of Lynchburg, into southern Amherst County, eastern parts of Bedford County among the folks right now getting wet. Lynchburg, you are dry right now in, say, downtown Lynchburg, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if in the next 15 to 20 minutes you have a little bit of rain pushing overhead, even though I think the heaviest of the rain should stay north of you, kind of going in between Amherst and Lynchburg, right along that US 29 corridor. So again, areas of Bedford and Amherst County seeing some rain, with the heaviest of the rain falling in southern parts of Amherst County. Might also be a little shower right along the Bedford and Franklin County line, maybe a stray shower or two falling in and around northern parts of Henry County. But outside of that, skies right now are partly cloudy. We're going to have some fog tonight, so bear that in mind traveling overnight into the first part of your Tuesday. Now, as far as Futurecast is concerned, we are going to be entering a very unsettled weather pattern here for about the next week or so. Want to show you Futurecast and let you know that by midnight tonight we should be dry, and then fog forms, and then we start out Tuesday dry with some sunshine. Looks like Tuesday morning we're not going to have much to be worried about. But as we go, say, beyond about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock Tuesday afternoon through, say, the mid to late evening hours, we're going to have more hit or miss showers and thunderstorms developing. And a couple of storms on Tuesday may pack a punch during the heating of the day. So on Tuesday, between roughly 1:30 and about 10:30, that is our best chance to have some widely scattered showers and thunderstorms around. Not everybody gets wet on Tuesday. However, if you do get wet, you're going to get quite wet in a short amount of time. The activity, again, winds down late on Tuesday evening, and then on Tuesday night, more patchy fog will form. Wednesday will likely start dry for us. Wednesday will again start with some hazy sunshine, but we're going to have more showers and thunderstorms developing really from around lunchtime on. From noon through about 11 p.m. on Wednesday, that's our best chance for rain and thunderstorms. So the showers, the thunderstorms on Wednesday may actually start a little bit earlier. The showers, the thunderstorms on Wednesday may be a little more widespread. And the thunderstorms we do have Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening might be a little more intense than even what we see on Tuesday. So Wednesday and Thursday, I think, will be probably the most active weather days we have this work week. Now, as far as the severe weather risk is concerned, we are looking at most of us tomorrow in green. That's a level 1 risk or a marginal risk for severe weather. Areas in yellow, that does include portions of Appomattox, Amherst, and Nelson counties. You are in yellow, meaning you're under a level 2 risk or a slight risk for severe weather. So we're thinking that probably come tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, the best chance for strong to severe thunderstorms will be into our northeasternmost counties. But again, I stress to you, any storm that forms tomorrow could pack a punch with heavy rain, thunder and lightning, wind, and maybe even a little bit of hail. On Wednesday, all of us are under a level 1 risk or marginal risk for severe weather, with the same threats intact for us on Wednesday as what we just talked about for Tuesday. Again, really from Tuesday into Wednesday into Thursday into Friday, potentially into the weekend, main hazards include heavy rain, which could lead to localized flooding. We could have some thunder and lightning. As a matter of fact, some of these storms may be very, very efficient lightning producers, which means they're probably going to be loud too. Any storm that forms could have some damaging wind in it and may have a little bit of hail as well. So those are kind of the main hazards we are looking at here, really for the rest of the work week, potentially even into this upcoming weekend. As far as how much rain we see here for the next 3 days, I would say we're going to see anywhere from about a half an inch to about 2 inches plus of rain, okay? And here's the problem. If you look at this rainfall forecast for the next 3 days, look at where those higher totals are. They're right in here, right where I'm circling with the mouse. That isn't to our far southeasternmost counties. That's the area that saw 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inches of rain from the remnant moisture from Chantal here late this past weekend into early today. From really Sunday into Monday, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inches of rain fell out across portions of Pennsylvania, especially in the Halifax counties. So the ground's already saturated there. So any additional heavy rain we get could produce the chance for more localized flooding out across Southside locations, especially again into Halifax and maybe to a lesser extent eastern parts of Pennsylvania counties. So it's something we're going to be monitoring for you. Not only the threat for severe weather, but also the threat for some localized flooding, especially again as you head into our southeasternmost counties, i.e. into Halifax County. That's the area that I am most concerned with for some localized flooding here for about the next 2 to 4, even 5 days. Now, as far as temperatures are concerned here at 10:06, it's still very warm outside, very humid too. Temperatures stand 73 in Wytheville, 74 Blacksburg. It's still in the lower 80s in Lynchburg, also into Alta Vista, not to mention South Boston, 77 as we speak in Danville. So again, it's going to be a warm and muggy night, no doubt. Let's talk tomorrow, and tomorrow's going to be the hottest day we have here this week. Today and tomorrow are going to be the hottest days we have here this week. And as we look at your high temperature forecast for tomorrow, we're looking at a high about 94 in Roanoke, also in Lynchburg, 95 Danville, and 89 in Blacksburg. You're probably wondering, are we going to break any record highs tomorrow? The answer to that question is no, we're not, because we have to get between 100 and 103 in most locations. Blacksburg is the exception to that. You have to hit 96 tomorrow to break a record. I don't think we get to 96 in Blacksburg. We're forecasting a high of 89. So again, we have to get in the triple digits in Danville, Lynchburg, and Roanoke to break record highs tomorrow. Simply put, I don't think we do it. That being said, it is going to be a hot and humid day no matter how you slice it, with heat indices or heat index values or feel-like temperatures feeling like about 100, maybe 101 in a couple of areas. So again, tomorrow is going to be a very hot and humid day. And the dew points are going up, okay? Earlier today, the dew points actually went down. Yesterday, last night, dew points were high. Dew points dropped off just a little bit during the daylight hours today, but now they're crawling back up again. Anytime you have dew points 70 or above, it's pretty humid. And we've got those dew points at 71 in Blacksburg, 70 in Roanoke. Dew point right now in Danville, 75. So it feels almost tropical-like in nature out across portions of the south side. Humidity here, and the humidity is going to stay. Look at the humidity values here for the next 4 days. Notice those bars in a dark green, and those bars are high, an indicator that we're going to be very, very humid here, pretty hot too, for the foreseeable future. Your forecast for tonight, 72, and we're looking at the clouds briefly exiting with some fog developing. Any leftover showers or thunder showers will end. There's not much left over. And most of the area will be dry, if not all the area should be dry by close to midnight. And then tomorrow, 94. Hazy, hot, humid. Hit or miss showers and thunderstorms will form after about 1 p.m. A couple of those storms tomorrow may pack a punch. Again, tomorrow's very hot, very humid. Temperatures will not hit 94 again beyond tomorrow. You'll notice temperatures on Wednesday, 91. 87 Thursday, 87 Friday, upper 80s this weekend, near 90 on Monday. Okay? So, again, for the most part, we're looking at highs ranging between about 87 and 94 for the next 7 days. The rain chances increase for us Wednesday and Thursday, go down a little bit on Friday. We're still going to have hit or miss showers and thunderstorms on Friday, but the coverage area Friday probably not quite as large as what we could potentially deal with on Wednesday and Thursday. Going to stay unsettled this weekend, and we're going to stay unsettled even into early next week. So keep that umbrella handy here for the next week or so. Trust me, you'll be glad you did. These showers, these thunderstorms could be gully washers for us. There's a whole lot of moisture readily accessible in our atmosphere, and that moisture will indeed be brought down with any strong to severe thunderstorm we have across the region. So torrential rain is likely in some of these cells that we have here for the next 5 to 7 days, in addition to a lot of thunder and lightning and maybe some wind as well. So there's a look at your next 7 days worth of weather. Current time is 10:09. We'll be back here in about 50 minutes from now with our 11 o'clock newscast on WSLS 10. We do hope to see you then, but if we don't,